So my tool is pretty simple in nature. So the whole idea was that, hey, if you want to learn about XYZ new tool, because not everyone keeps up to date with stuff, you could use this newsletter and you kind of choose the category you want. So this is the main screen. Choose whatever category. So if I want to do dev stuff, if I want to do stuff in relation to product management, maybe cinematography, or if I want to click multiple, doesn't really matter. Pick XYZ delivery day. So let's say Thursday, because Thursday's a blast. And then I went through this process of making email stuff so I can keep your email. And it was extremely annoying, but it ended up working at gmail.com. Subscribe to ToolPlug. There we go. Confirm subscription. Blah, blah, blah. You're confirmed. Welcome to ToolPlug. And on the day, it should send you, I think I just deleted it. Let me go back to my drive. It should send you a draft similar to this of whatever you chose and an email. The only problem now is that I use Cloudflare for this. So let me just give you a rundown of what that looked like. Because I'm broke, I used Cloudflare. So I had to do it on Pages, which is static. I bought a quick domain, used Pages, had to make an API, which is like a worker which handles all this stuff. Handles this, which basically deals with confirmation and also drafts the emails. And I used Brevo for emails just because it was free for a certain point. HTML stuff here. Also, mostly use Cursor. Also used a bunch of chat. Also, just like regularly coded it as well, because at the end of the day, they're not the best tools, or at least like chat isn't. I used my Brevo account, and that's kind of what I have. Yeah.
Since you are trying to use this product for interviews and stuff, you could just send an email to the user just right now, to give them a taste of how this email will look like. Otherwise, the person who tried your product have
I
to
will have to
use
wait
their
till
thing.
that
Yeah.
day. Yeah, yeah, wait, that's fair. Okay, I could do a like, hey, here's an example, or I could have an option in that email to be like, hey, this is an example email of what you would get.
And then I would double click on whether the content generated from LLM is good quality or not. I think that is where the interviewer can evaluate you further on your AI skill set.
Perfect. Yeah. That shouldn't be so long. That's just a button saying like now. It's because I had a cron worker in the background, which
Mhm.
was dealing with all the timings. So I could just have one set for like now, right? For like that week's. The
Yeah.
only problem then is if how do I deal with that week? Like if they choose Monday, but the way I write emails is I do it based off of the week. So every Sunday, I think 2 p.m. or I think 12 or something, I write all the emails for all the categories. So if I was to send one immediately on, say, Sunday at 3, but they chose Monday, would it send the same email on Sunday and Monday?
Hmm.
So that small problem, but I feel like that should be fine, especially if they choose multiple categories. I could just send them one from another category,
Yeah.
or I could just use like last week's.
Yeah. That could work as well. And also, after this demo, you probably want to think about whether the users are actually opening your email. And then you could think about next steps. I know you currently is an MVP, but you could think about like, for example, if the users open your email, then can you do something else about this to keep them more engaged to your newsletter? If the users are not engaging, then what you should do, right, to help them engage, and whether the email is too long, too short for these people, and also is there a quicker way for them to have a glance of your email, or can you do like maybe voice over the email type of extension in your email?
So my goal was to have it be relatively short, like bullet points, like I showed in my example, and like I guess emojis. And I was thinking about adding images, but I didn't want it to be too clogged,
Mm.
right? I want it to be very like short. Hey, this is what it does. Here are a few emojis, I guess, for like color. And then here's the link to XYZ thing. Then, Brevo provides the unsubscribe button.
I'm thinking whether you want to give users a gamification experience. because I doubt that you can track the open rate on your email.
I can add mini surveys, like how did you like this, XYZ.
Users don't like surveys. Don't just a button will work.
Hmm. Okay.
You can just give two buttons, whether this is helpful.
Oh, wait, that's fair. Just like thumbs down, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That works. That works.
I feel like mine is like super simple, but have to choose one image from like my desktop and I upload that image and I click generate the pixel arts. It just can create like pixel arts for you and you can download the image or edit it.
That's a cute project.
I use like another called the Pixelfy. They have like open sources and they have like different kinds of APIs. They're
Okay.
just focused on doing this pixel art. Yeah.
Okay. What is the target use case for this project?
I feel like just many of my friends, they really want to create their own characters and they will make this as their like headshot or just publish on their like social medias. So I feel like it's very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to help like people who want to create content into like pixel art.
I'm Yogesh. This project is inspired from someone who is a very good vibe coder and who is a very good professor. So I built on top of him, whose name is Sachin Gupta. Just like my idea was to create a community management software wherein as there are lots of communities building in the space, like people have moved from distribution and followers to community. During March, I was part of a Perplexity Fellowship, and we had around 10,000, like a lot of people, around 7,000 people. And the idea was to stay connected even after the fellowship, and also a place wherein I'm able to find people from the from where I'm staying, also the type of problem statements which I want to work upon. Basically, a matchmaker, and also matchmaker based on two things: interest and cities. Okay. Now, I will give all credits to the ideator. I have built on top of that. So there are people whom I know who are at London. So how one will log in? The login is purely Gmail authentication. You can check it here. Directly start the whole journey. Now coming to map view. This is purely vibe coding. So say if I am in SF, I'm also able to use map and find out people who are near me always. And I hope I'm able to say like clearly help what I want to create out of this. And second is to find all the fellows. So these are the real people. They have already joined and they are part of the community. Find people they look up to or have things in common. Feel free to ask me questions, and I have few things in pipeline and I want to share it with them.
Mm. And one question I have is on the map view, you have all the fellows. Are they real time?
Real people. Yes, yes. They have
How
to
do you
share.
track by phone? GPS?
Yes, yes.
But
Is it
is it
is
a
it a privacy?
no, my question is it a w website that they have to open or is it an app that you are tracking GPS?
So I came up with the feature. So I realized that you can also download web apps into your phone with this new feature. It's like an web app inside web application within your Android. But you are right. I have to hit the location API every now and then.
Okay.
So I didn't factor that, but I guess I have to do that.
So you're
But
basically running on the background, right? And send the
uh,
location ask every like few, I don't know, hours or something.
correct.
No, I think it's very helpful for community management. Yeah.
Hmm.
And you currently don't have DM, right? You leverage other platforms for DM.
Yeah, correct.
How do you attract user to your platform?
Webinars, forums, WhatsApp apps, because WhatsApp has a limit of 1382 users, but the community is very big. So
Mm.
I realized this is a problem statement. But you might question, you might create the same community on Telegram. Why to build another app? But I have realized that uh, if there is a dedicated place of my thing where I want to work upon. It is something people like. For example, circle. People love to join circle of their own community. So circle is a app for community management.
Yeah.
How far can you zoom in on the map? Can you just like dox people, Yogesh?
And I'm in Dombivli. It's around 40 kilometers from my place. And yes, it is showing that I have to go there. Yeah, yes, yes, see you. I guess not more than this. So this is exact location. Yeah, yeah, correct. It's like Snapchat. I have to disable the setting then. But it is such an exact thing. I'm worried now.
Maybe you
Um,
could just make it so it doesn't zoom in so much, right? So you could make it stop like at like the city level or something. So it doesn't need to zoom in all the way to, neighborhood address.
Yeah.
Like
this is my office address.
uh,
Damn, crazy. Okay.
You guys can see
Shall I share?
this is Yogesh as the growth product manager will build some project like this. And we have some privacy concerns.
Oh, yes. Actually, I realized vibe coding is good for front end, back end is very tough
Yeah,
because
backend.
it's
Okay, it is auto logins. Since my product is targeting the Chinese market first, so I use Chinese in this application, but I can translate the word in the page. So first after the user login, it will enter this page. I built this application because I found that people usually save a lot of videos in different social medias like TikTok, and in China, like Rednote and Bilibili, especially some fitness related videos. People want to save and maybe want to practice later. However, for the most of the time, these videos just live in the collection and users never opened it again. So I want make this application to help solve these problems. Let me show you the process. So after user enters the page, they can add videos they collect. For example, on the social media, we can copy the link of the videos, and for example, this is a video. This is a video link from Bilibili. Here, I pasted it and get the information of this video. So we get the picture of the video and also the title of the video. It can also text automatically. After I click save, this video will be my video library. I can add it to test. For example, I want to practice this video every day, so I can choose every day and also choose every week or every month. Add this video to my test. It will jump into the original website. After they finish it, they can click done. This task will be complete and will disappear from this page. And also to encourage users to use this application and keep practicing, we visualize their practice records. For example, like how many days they practice and how many times they have already practiced. So since this application is still in progress, there are some key things I'm gonna do, like maybe in the following days. For example, I want to use like the AI prompt to automatically generate suitable titles and tags for these videos instead of just get the whole titles from the original videos. And also for the visualization part, I'm gonna make it better to say users' records. Yeah.
So this is not only for working out, right? You could also do other types of videos that you want to add as your task every day.
Yeah, it's like a personal library, but I choose fitness video first because people need to visit these videos really frequently.
Yeah, of course, like again, this is MVP and this is already like pretty good. I'm thinking if you could automate the process of getting new videos for you because it looks like adding a video is a lot of effort right now. But how, like, in some way, if you could make this process easier for users, for example, grabbing the current collection from Bilibili or other like Rednote apps from users. So you can automatically categorize different videos. That will be very helpful. So I just think
Yeah.
like, adding one and another video is a lot of work for users.
Yeah, so That also the progress that I want to apply, like using some OpenAI or DeepSeek API to achieve that.
Interesting. And is your product already launched right now?
I really want to launch it maybe in the near future.
Okay. You can tell that early adopters want to use your product a lot. So let me know if you already launched it.
As the JJ said, we need to get our first users, and I thought the people I know best is us, the participants of our course. So I built this website that is an introduction to our course. And we got first the introduction to our course content, then the profile of our participants. And when you click the portal, you can see their LinkedIn website. Yeah. And after that, there is one thing I do every week, that is to go back to the Slacks to find our recordings and also our Drive, Google Drive to hand in our assignments. So here is the recordings links. If you change it to Chinese, you can this one would be a Bilibili links. Here is a very hard to find link, that is our Google Drive's links. Click here and we can know how to where to hand in our docs. That's all very simple.
Aw. It's so heartwarming. Thank you for building this. If you build a DM option, we don't even need to subscribe Slack anymore.
I built this website. It's very much half done because I used up all my credits. So this is a website for an imaginary product called Your Personal AI Museum Guide, which does not exist yet, which I don't know if there's a product market fit for it, but I don't know. I like museums, so here we are. I'm very much a vibe coding beginner, so there's a snake game supposed to change the copy, but again, out of credit. I'm gonna just play this for fun, cause bro, I suck at it. I really suck at it. Oh shoot, it's not moving. Yeah. Okay, I died. Yeah, sorry. Was not intentional, but I really sucked at it. Yeah, and there's a sub-page here. I wanted to actually build an VR exhibition out of the sub-page, but it just wouldn't load. I guess that was too much to ask for a cursor, I guess, on a free plan, you know? So instead of that, I built this and I was trying to align all the buttons and trying to get new pictures for each museum, but again, I was out of credit. So that's for now. Yeah.
After I send this video on YouTube, Cursor is gonna give you some credits for free.
Thanks. I would appreciate that. I probably just like burned everything when I was trying to build that VR page, but
Were you trying to build a like VR museum on your website?
yeah, I was trying to build a VR tour. So I told him, well, not him, I told it to build like a little museum room with some paintings in it. One of the painting would be the Night Watch, the painting I displayed on the homepage. But it just wouldn't load. Like it said it's done and it just wouldn't load. And I told it to fix it, but it just wouldn't load. So, and that was probably just too much to ask, you know?
The most common thing that people say when they're vibe coding is, I told it to fix it.
It's like actually, it's like when I first followed this vibe coding tutorial, it actually like it went through so many bug fixes to actually like get the website up. And then it got like smoother for a while, but I guess VR was just too much to ask again. So
VR museum experience is harder, right? Because where are you gonna get the internal interior data?
I guess I was just trying to let it like, I don't know, imitate a museum room with
Oh, with the art on it?
yeah, with the designated paintings
Got
that
it.
I told it.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
But yeah, it was just hard. So
Yeah, it is pretty hard. That is the problem with AI coding. If this is not a common application, then it is very hard for AI coding to also generate it too.
I am doing this is kind of an advantage because I am working for a startup this summer, and then they have to build a website. And I heard that you're doing the vibe coding for the website, so I said that I can help with coding this website. So we're basically doing this website, and there are not all functions are written by me, but I like participated in some of them. So I basically have like this like try to get the shape right, and that was not easy. The stories part are mostly fine by me, but it's hard for like just I try to incorporate the right links to them because they're like repeatedly trying to modify the links, and I don't know why. I think it's just like making this website. It's basically what I've been doing. And I hope like we are running like a pre-seed or a seed round of of like funding. So if anyone looking at this interested in our startup, we're so happy to like show you about it.
Sounds good.
I think I've been using this class to present all of the startup things like of my own startup and the startup I'm working for. So
Yeah, are you working on the K-pop idea?
yeah, I'm still working on that one, but that one was like I decided to do that first in China and then like promote to like a foreign market. Because currently right now the model I'm working on only is performs good when you're like transforming from one language to another language. So if the original speaker is in Korean and you want to translate it into English, it will be like very weird. It's like multiple like kind of accents together, like Japanese and Korean and Indian English together. Like you don't know how they're pronouncing the words. So right now we're just doing one language to one language. So currently I'm just doing China's market.
Got it. So you're still building.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the problem that you're trying to solve?
The problem that is like the idol's connection with fans is kind of limited. That every time I go to concert, I have to spend like $1,000 per trip, and that if you want to do video call with idols, it's around like 10,000 once, like with 1 minute of video call face to face, and that's super expensive. And if you want to have an emotional connection with someone like this and have emotional support. And I think it's hard for you to really do that with a real person. So that's why we can use an AI character to replace that. So we will do like a voice clone to have his voice, and then we will do like character.ai to have his character, and then we will have the fans to able to customize their relationship, their memories and everything, so that it will create a companionship for them, just like the idol is an AI character for them. So basically.
Isn't Meta trying to build something similar?
I think all of them are doing kind of companionship on this, but this track is kind of not very kind of famous. I think K-pop is kind of a very small idea. At least they are not doing good job in opening the US markets. So that's why they're just like they're most popular around like East Asia where like girls they are not supposed to like express their emotions as much as we're doing right now. So that's how they are relying their kind of dumb emotions on male idols, because a lot of the males they meet around them are not super good people. They are kind of aware and they are kind of like trying to teach them something. So that's why like the male idols are kind of merchandised to be the dream and to be a boyfriend and everything. I will like have you all for to my become my premium features.
Yeah, we can be your early testers. I'm really impressed by all of your work. I think right now it is only MVP, but I think with a certain modification, I won't be surprised that you guys like launch the product and able to monetize it.
Product I want to share is like intelligent recipe generated soft like website. So it's like personalized it's pretty personalized. So when you first got into this website, you can input your preference and personal information to make sure the system understand you like thoughtfully. For example, I'll just go to classic. This description is totally generated. Hadn't finished honing it. And maybe I like there's Chinese, Thai, and Korean. And I can have some allergy. Oh, allergy to wings, not maybe allergic to peanut. And I like tofu. This, oh no, this is avoid. So I want to avoid mushroom. Just like a lot of personalization option that I can choose to. I can also just skip it. And let's say I have like 20 to 40 minutes for cooking. So it kind of have two routes. After learning about your personal information, the first route is to create a meal plan for you for the next week, or like next whatever period, so that you have a like a concrete plan and you don't have to make the decision every day, which is exhausting. And the other route is to generate the recipe based on what you have from shopping. So it's like you can upload the recipe, upload the receipt, and then it generates the recipe primarily based on what you just dropped, so you won't like waste a lot of food in the refrigerator. The first route is to create the meal plan as well as the shopping list for you. So it's like from kitchen to grocery, and the second route is from grocery to kitchen. So let's see the first. I'm not sure the backend is working, but yeah, let's see. We are doing this for the generate meal plan. It kind of generate this shopping list for you so that you can do like you can cook based on like this shopping list. But I'm not sure where is my plan. Maybe somewhere it lost. And the second route is from recipe, receipt to recipe. You can take a photo, upload recipe, or add it manually. And eventually, I want to have the Gemini or GPT API, but right now I still had like I'm figuring out how to do that. So I just hard code something, maybe like egg too. That's all I have. Yeah, I think I'm still not doing the API correctly, but yeah, it generates this personalized recipe based on what I want because I expressed my interest before. And yeah, and I have some like Alexa feature to track the budget, nutrition, and health goal. I feel like this eventually this app in the future can be a like very complete ecosystem. Just need more like thoughtful action about like which feature do I want to focus on and like how to make people really feel useful when they use this product.
I agree with the chat. The design is really good, and I can imagine myself using it. And is it a like a website only right now, or are you also doing an app for this?
Because currently this is a web app, but you can also use it. Also is like mobile friendly when you use the phone to go into this website. But eventually, I definitely want to have both the web app and the iOS system for like the Android.
Got it. I'm just thinking like because you are trying to have this MVP from like grocery store to like making the meal. So I'm wondering like can you export the grocery store list to native like iOS or Android app? So the users after they input their preferences here, they could accumulate their shopping list on their native apps, and you can somehow maybe have a link back to your platform. Maybe the last item is your link back and like see how to make the meal, something like that to put yourself into the ecosystem.
That feels really helpful. Yeah. I think I was considering some like future integration with Instacart, like when you have the shopping list, but I imagine like they won't want to collaborate with me right now. So
I'm not sure whether you have a scrappy way of doing this, honestly. Whether you can do this through
API?
API or agentic experience?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I thought I have to establish partnership to do that with like Walmart or Whole Foods.
I don't think you like need a partnership. I think you should have some simple way of doing it.
I would explore that.
I have to present mine, though, like mine and his are separate ones.
You guys are gonna like one person having multiple projects in the future.
Yes, I think so. Like everybody's it's doing so good. It's kind of like a little app that can be used on WeChat, which is the prime social app that Chinese people use. Like all Chinese would know that. It's not a product that faces the general audience, but like a specifically designed one to face my client, which is a yoga studio that I've participated in for a long time. She said that now how my clients register for class is to like send messages in the group chat and it's of low efficiency. So I just said, oh, well, I would like to like do this kind of like little app for you that can like ease your clients. So on the first page is like the general introduction about the place. The pictures are to be added because like I think one of the biggest problem that I'm doing this project is like because I'm facing a real client, so I have to depend on she to give me some information. But like when you're in a real state, like you cannot know exactly how your client's doing because like I found it really hard to push her to give me some information. I have to beg her one time and one time and one time. So please give me and like polish your content, but like it's so hard to push her. So I think this project, if she move it faster, I think I can finish it like half or 1 month earlier. But like this date is just like to postpone it again and again from the beginning of the summer to the end of the summer. So like teacher, these are teacher introduction here with photos and like the course. So these are all to be added because like she didn't give me. And like the main part of this place is how you register for class. So this is the group one, and this is a special camp, and this is the one-to-one VIP. And this is our to be added a book sharing like tea, like Chinese acupuncture, etc. And here you can log on and to your personal interface. Yeah, the WeChat will automatically process your phone and like photo to make sure that you're yourself. And here the client can see their schedule and like to join the group or make some comments. Yeah, like so here I add to the administrator access and like teacher access so they can launch their course and see their users and see what they're gonna do. These are all the front end pages, and I'll show you the backend code, which is mostly written by Cursor, Claude. It's actually a really big project with interfaces and front end, back end, and server. Yes, data storage. If you want to grow it into a full stack project, I think it will really like need your some effort to do the debugging yourself.
Looks really good. And I'm glad you already have a customer. You have a taste of what a B2B product manager life is like.
Thank you.